All right, all right. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. Glad you guys are all here. Let me get everything squared away over here. Um, Welcome to the show, you guys. I'm glad you all are here. We're going to get into it today. I just want to get this thing going here, and then I'll do all the introductions a little bit in a minute. But let's get it popping right away. This is what we're talking about tonight. Common.
She's amazing. She's inspiring. I'm grateful to know her.
Is there any truth to you and Jennifer Hudson?
Well, I'll say, speaking of Chicago, she's a Chicagoan, this amazing human being. I've always been inspired by her. She's one of the most beautiful people I ever met on the planet. Incredible heart. And she's just dope, man.
It's like coming to a family table and Uncle Al asking you all the questions. That's what happens. Welcome to the family.
Look, seeing her evolve and from an actress and singing, just doing so many things, and now her talk show, it's like she's amazing. She's inspiring. I'm grateful to know her.
Is there?
All right. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. I am your host, KTJ, former men's counselor turned love coach. And tonight we got a good one here tonight. Does Common and Jennifer Hudson have a future? We're going to run it down. And, so I'm glad you guys are here. Look, I need everybody to hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. We need everybody in on the party tonight. As well, the chat is open. If you want to drop your comment in the chat box, it is available. So come on in, say hello, let me know you're here, and we're going to get going with this talk. So tonight we got the guy Common. This guy is the epitome of the Bachelor. Let's check him out again. He was here on the Today Show. And so this is a clip of Common talking that talk. They had to bring it up, ask him about Jennifer Hudson. So this is what he said.
Any truth to you and Jennifer Hudson?
Well, I'll say, speaking of Chicago, she's a Chicagoan, this amazing human being. I've always been inspired by her. She's one of the most beautiful people I ever met on the planet. Incredible heart. And she's just dope, man.
It's like coming to a family table and Uncle Al asking you all the questions. That's what happens. Welcome to the family.
Look, seeing her evolve and from an actress and singing, just doing so many things, and now her talk show, it's like she's amazing. She's inspiring. I'm grateful to know her.
All right, so he's inspired and he's grateful to know her. So let's go a little bit deeper on this. Common is a rapper. He got his claim to fame from rapping. He's from Chicago. So come on, y'all. We're going to put these pieces together. Jennifer is also from Chicago. Okay. Okay. So that's what they got in common. They both from Chicago. Common is known. I'm going to pull them up. I got them all ready for you guys. Common is a known bachelor. Our ladies already chimed in. I asked, is he likely to settle down? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into also why a guy like him finds it difficult to settle down. All right. So look, this is partly about him, but also about you, right? I want you, if you're in the dating market, if you're in the relationship market, I want you to be able to identify if a person is serious about you, right? I got it. I'm even going to read a couple of. I got notes even from my own book, Secrets of the Mind of a Man. You can click the link in the bio or click the link below and get the book, Secrets of the Mind of a Man, How Men Think When It Comes to Dating, Relationships, and Love. And I got a whole section on how do you know if a man sees you in his future. Y'all already chiming in. Hey, Monique Jones, what's up? She said it's not going to last. Common is the common denominator. Y'all don't believe in that man. Y'all don't believe in that man. But we're going to get into it. Let's get into it. Let me show you something here. I want to show you Common as he. Hold on. Let me do something right here. That's not it. All right, so hold on one quick sec. Let me make sure I get it right. I want to show you what he talked about. Let me see. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah, this is the one, right? Yeah. It's not that video, but it's the one. Okay. Yeah. So Common is out there. He has a string of women that he's been involved with. All right, here it is. Let's go with it. And it's got music. So hold on. This one's got music. I gotta bring it back from the music. We got our own music over here. But you guys, I'm glad y'all are here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the follow button. So this is Common. This is his situation he's been through. In this one, there's no picture of Kim Jones, but I've got another one with Kim Jones. Yeah, this one right here. He's got Erykah Badu. He's got a couple of other women that he's been involved with, and I want to believe in that man. This is Kim Jones right here. Here it is. So this is Kim Jones, you guys. For y'all that don't know her, never seen her, he's the woman that Common has a child with. Okay, they have a child together, and so he's already had children, which was kind of one of the questions, because the women wanted a baby and he didn't. All right, so I'm gonna let this run for a minute, and we're gonna see what we get from this. So this is her. This is Common's dating history from the top. This is actually Kim Jones right here. Picture over there. All right, and this is Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright. She aired him out not that long ago. Talked about his past, and so this look. We're going to also talk about that. She talked about his SA. Y'all know what that stands for. S assault. You can't even say the words on here anymore, y'all. But she talked about it. She aired it out. So we're going to talk about it. Like, what happens when a man has been through different kinds of SA, different kinds of abuse? What happens with that man? And we're going to talk about how he connects with women later on. So here we go. She talked about him. Jaguar Wright. Common said he was hurt and disappointed. We got Erykah Badu. They got together. They did a couple songs together. They put their art together. They're both kind of artsy. I could see why they would be together. I could see what the connection would be with them. They both kind of like spacey. Let's be honest. But they do look good together. All right. They do look together. They look good together. But there's something off. Common recalls the pain of breakup. He broken up with Erykah. Then he got with Taraji P. Henson. All right. That was her. Hey, and then there's Serena. He was with her for a short time. He was with her for a short time. And so during that time, they were so that's Common there, and that is Serena. Common and Serena. All right. That didn't last long. He moved on with what's her name? Regina King. Regina Hall. Moved on with Angela Rye. And all of these women wanted the same thing. What did all these women want? A relationship. They wanted marriage, and they wanted more. And they wanted more than he was willing to give. And so this is our guy. Common, he's a smooth guy, right? I'm gonna drop some of y'all comments in here. He's a smooth guy. Yes, the list goes on and on. Yes. So one of the things that I've observed with Common is he's one of those guys who loves love. All right. Common is a man who loves love. He's a guy who loves to have a woman on his arm. He loves to be in love. I heard him talking about when he was with Tiffany Haddish and the relationship that they had, how he would get her off the plane. He would meet her with her favorite meal. He would always be like Johnny on the spot when it came to her. All right. And so they tried to build a relationship, but they couldn't make it work. So I got another thing. So I want to talk a little bit, you guys, about this. I want to get into this because there's a reason why some of the guys have a difficult time connecting, difficult time finding the right partner. So I found an article. This is not the article. This hold on one sec. And so just give me a moment. Let me find what I'm looking for. Yes. Find what I'm looking for. Yep. All right, so we'll just use this one again. All right. So check this out, you guys. So look, he's with Erykah Badu for a couple of years here. Now, when him being with Erykah Badu is a lot. Let's be honest. Erykah Badu is a lot. You know, she sings, she tours, and this is something. He didn't exactly say it, but this is one of the issues that they have. They're both busy, right? So how do you build a relationship with somebody who's always gone? Who's always on the road, who's always not there? It's very, very difficult, especially with this guy. Now, you notice he's always hugged up with the women. He's always got his arm around them. In every picture, look, in almost every picture you see with Common, he's got his arm around the woman. He's very affectionate, right? He talked about the way that he would find Tiffany Haddish's favorite food when she got off the plane. He would have her fish tacos or whatever it is waiting for her when she got off the plane. Very sentimental, right? He is the kind of guy that most women desire, right? But he can't hold on to them. They leave him, he leaves them. Taraji P. Henson, they were very quiet, right? And they had their relationship was public, but they weren't seen out very much. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. Even that, like, why is it that a guy will be quiet about his relationship? There are some relationships that, some men want to keep on reserve. All right. Yeah. So let's move on with that. This is him with Serena. I didn't really see them being together, but they stayed together a long time, and she thought he was going to marry her. She thought they was on their way. And come to find out, they wasn't on their way anywhere. They was on their way to nowhere. So this is them together. Now he was with this woman, Lauren Dern, and it was pretty quiet. He wanted to try out a white woman. Hey, love is love, I guess. Angela Rye, she's the political spokesperson. She's in the political realm, and she also thought that they was gonna get married, and she realized that she wanted children. He didn't. I don't know why Common just doesn't tell these women that he doesn't want any more kids. And so he almost makes them break up with him. Tiffany Haddish, same thing. She was shocked. She was baffled when they broke up. She was devastated when they broke up. And so he and Jennifer Hudson got together when they shot a movie together. And that's how they actually met. And they've been together since 2022. Yep. So what y'all think? Y'all still think who thinks that they got a shot? Who thinks they got a shot? Let me catch some of these comments. You make time for who you want to be with, period. Okay. I'll give you that. But at the same time, if you don't have time, you just don't have time. If you have other things that are the priority, then you just don't have the time. All right. Let me catch this one. Comment, just like Lori Harvey, they love dating. Well, you know what? The only difference between him and Lori Harvey is the age. Okay. Lori Harvey is only 26 years old. Common's got to be close to. Somebody look it up for me and tell me how old Common is. Somebody look it up for me. Now I got something I want to show y'all. This is something I shared with my TikTok audience, and I want to share with y'all. I found this article, 50 Sure Signs He Wants to Marry You. You want to know if this guy is likely to marry you. This is a couple of sure signs. Look, I want somebody to go ahead and take notes on this. Let me know yes or no if you think these are good and which one actually stands out to you. Drop it in the chat. Let me know which one stands out to you. He plans a future with you. Let me pull in on this. A man is interested in marrying you. Listen to this. A man is interested in marrying you if he starts talking to you about the future. Did you hear what I said? A man is serious about you if he starts talking to you about the future. Now, is that a guarantee? Absolutely not. Is it 100% proof? Absolutely not. But I can tell you this. If a man is not talking to you about the future, you're probably not in it. Probably not in it. Let's keep going on this. Plans a future with you. Clear signs. He's talking to you about 5-year goals, 10-year goals. All right. How about this? You're always his plus one, which just means you're the one that he thinks of to bring somewhere, to have some time with, to come to family functions. You're that one. And he's not going to, listen, I wrote this in the book too. He's not going to invite you to be around his family if he doesn't see you in his future. Are y'all getting this? Because I talked to a lady today. This lady sent me a message today, said that she's been in a long distance relationship with a guy for 6 years, and they've only seen each other. They see each other twice a year, and they're in a long distance relationship. I'm like, ma'am, that man's got a wife and kids somewhere. So no. If a man is not having the conversation with you about the future, you're probably not in it. So here's another good one. He's touchy. Common, look at Common though. We examining Common, and men like Common. Common is very touchy. He's very touchy-feely. You see him, he's always hugging and wrapped up with the women. All right. Engagement. He's engaging you a lot. Men don't engage you if he doesn't see a future with you. Yeah. Look, I need y'all to drop it. Okay. So Steph, thank you so much. She said he's 51. Common is 51 years old. A 51-year-old man generally moves differently than a younger man. He's got a different set of priorities. He's not interested in running from woman to woman. A bit more settled down. All right. Bit more settled down. He's there through thick and thin, which means he is accountable. He's somebody that you can call on, somebody that you can put some stock in. He's accountable. All right. This is look, and this one is a good one right here. This number 10, he mentioned married life before. Let me pull it in. If a man is not talking to you about married life, if a man is not having the conversation with you about married life, being in the future with you, having a future, what you guys can do together as a married couple, I would like to ask Angela Rye, did he talk to you about being married and what marriage would feel like, what it would look like if you guys were married together, if you guys were a couple? Not if he doesn't want to be married. So we got to establish that in the beginning. That's why you're listening to this show, right? Because I want to give you the ideas. I want you to hear, to know what to listen for. Because sometimes people will try to tell you what they think you want to hear. Okay? Sometimes people will tell you what they think you want to hear. And if you'll sit there and go for it, guess what? They'll keep talking. They'll keep going. All right. So here's I passed it, but this one right here is a big one. You want to know if a man is taking you seriously? Is he vulnerable to you? Is he vulnerable to you? Is he seeing you? Is he feeling like he can talk to you about the inside stuff? He can talk to you about his childhood. He can talk to you about his growing up with his mother and with his parents, with their parents. He could talk to you about how he grew up. Vulnerable. His hopes, his dreams, vulnerable. And if a man is not doing these things, this is this is a yes or no in here, y'all. Either he's doing these things or he's not doing these things. All right. I want y'all to as we go, I want you to drop down which one resonated with you. Put it in the chat. Which one of these questions resonated with you? Which one of these statements resonated with you? He's vulnerable. That's a big one. Yeah, he's sharing his family stuff. How about this? He confides in you with business stuff too. I got to come back in. If a man is confiding in you about building his business or building his dream, this man is serious about you. Okay? Because a man doesn't share his dreams with a woman who can't help him, who can't add value to it. There's no point. Right? You save that for a woman who you want to have stick around. I want y'all to be listening for this as you're dating, as you're having conversations with people. All right. Yeah, his clock is ticking. That's a good one. All right. How about this one? He cares about your interests. So the question is everything about him? Now, I don't know if this resonates with you, but I imagine when you're dating an actor, like a person like Common, it may be difficult. If him dating somebody like Jennifer Hudson, she got a million things going on at the same time. Is he able to care about what's going on with you, or is everything about him? If he's asking you about his work or friends or hobbies, it means he cares. All right. And this is the last one that I want to use, and I put this one in my book as well. The language. How is he referring to you? The language. Is he using words like us? We could do this. We could do that. We could go here. We could go there. If he's not using the terms we, us, using it in the collective, I'm sorry. He's not. You are just temporary in this man's life. Sorry to tell you. I am sorry to give that to you. So that's that one. You guys tell me which one of those really resonates with you. Which one of those sounds like something that you need to pay attention to? Because I know there's something in there that you're gonna need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to what people are saying. So this one is, let me see. Okay. Here's another one. Let's see if we can get this one going. All right. Okay. So this is Common's history. This is Erykah Badu. Kerry Washington is one that we missed. I don't know how did we miss that one? Kerry Washington. She's one of the ones we missed. Hold on, let me blow it up for you. Dated Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington left him and went on and married somebody else. She married a football player. The guy he used to play on the Eagles. Check it out. Monique said, language changes, vulnerability makes future plans. Yes. Yes. Yep. So let me pull the next one up, because I think this is important. I think this is important because when you see somebody, you have to really just assess if you think this person has relationship possibilities. Does this person have relationship possibilities? Are they somebody who can really go the distance? Now look at this. This is something that look, this is very important. I want y'all to pay attention to this. As you're having conversations with men come from all different angles, all different backgrounds. Some men who come from abuse, sex abuse backgrounds. They can have a difficult time connecting. So check out this. It said many men who have survived childhood abuse find that being in relationships trigger uncomfortable feelings. This is common. Here are some of the main ways men may attempt to manage their feelings within relationships. Some cling to relationships. Some men have expressed neglect, or some men who have experienced neglect or lack of care can be so afraid of losing a relationship that they become vulnerable to entering into abusive or unhappy relationships. That's powerful right there. So they've experienced neglect or lack of care, and they get so clingy that they're afraid of losing you. And so they'll be abused. You ever see somebody a man getting smacked around by a woman? Or just being unhappy because they're afraid of loss. Alternatively, such men may also act in controlling or abusive ways within relationships to try to keep the relationship together. I was talking to a lady today who fits that criteria. The guy is he's so clingy, he's so controlling, he's actually only scared. He's scared to be left and alone. All right. So here's another one. Now, controlling relationships. Some men are susceptible to feeling like they are being controlled. This is men who have been in childhood abuse, have had childhood abuse. Some men are susceptible to feeling like they are being controlled, exploited, or abused within relationships. This can lead to them reacting with attempts to strongly control the relationships themselves, which can lead into abuse or violence towards their partner. Some men protect themselves by remaining distant or inaccessible within the relationship as a way to have control over their feelings. It is common for men who experience sexual violence to have lots of feelings of anger in relation to their abuse, and for this to spill over into their relationships. So you're wondering why you can't get close to this guy. You're wondering why this guy won't open up. You're wondering why this guy won't connect with you. You try to get close to him and he's just like pushing you off. He's separating you. He's putting space between you out of protection. So I talked to a lady today. This lady was a young lady. She's 25 years old. Spoke to a woman, 25 years old today. She's seeing a man who is 15 years older than her. She's seeing a man 15 years older, and this guy is very controlling. The guy actually had a baby with another woman in the middle of their relationship. The guy also then moves in with that woman. And meanwhile, telling this woman that I'm talking to that, he's just there to have somewhere to live. I had to tell her that's not true, man. So I had to ask her. I said, so what is your actual question for me? Her question was, how do I get him to act right? She said she was in the car the other day talking to a guy, her friend from work. The guy sees this guy sees her in this car talking to this other man. gets out of the car, and she said they got in a tussle. Now, I don't know what y'all think of men who get into a tussle with women, but a man should never get into a tussle with a woman. So to me, that sounded like abuse. And it's not that uncommon that a man who has been through abuse will likely take you through abuse again. So what happens? And this writing that we just read right here, this tells you why. He's clingy. He's afraid. Some men who experience neglect or lack of care can be so afraid of losing the relationship that they become vulnerable to entering into abusive or unhappy relationships. They'll just sit there and take it. Anything not to be alone. And a guy who's in the controlling side, some men protect themselves by remaining distant or inaccessible. He's holding on to his feelings so that he has control. When you feel this, you have to call it out. When you see this, you have to call it out. You have to listen. You got to call it out, because if you allow it to go on, it will go on. If you allow it to persist, it will persist, and it's not going to be in your best interest at all. So let me tell you what I think about Common. This is what I'm feeling about the guy. Him and J Hud. This is what I'm thinking about them. I think they've got a shot. This guy has lost so many good women. I think he's got a shot. Let me see if I can see her again. He got a shot. He didn't stick with this one. I think he's got it. I think they got a shot. She wants now. Jennifer Hudson was in a relationship with a guy who was in the WWE. She was with a wrestler for a long time, and I think he ended up being with other women, something like that. And they broke up. They was together for a long time, for a good amount of time, and then they went their way. But I'm going to tell you this. There is sometimes a correlation between the past and the present. And people who did certain things in the past are often likely to repeat it. So, is he going to stick with it? Let me see. If he doesn't want to be married, I believe that Common does want to be married, but he doesn't. I think he also has a fear of being married, fear of being with, choosing the wrong woman, and that's a natural thing. So, but y'all, I haven't seen one person here yet to say that y'all believe that Common will pull the trigger and get married to Jennifer Hudson. I believe in him. I believe that he's been through enough, looking for the perfect woman. And did y'all hear what he said? Hold on. Let me go back to him on the Today Show. He said something that I thought was important. Let him rock again. Is there
any truth to you and Jennifer Hudson?
Well, I say, speaking of Chicago, she's a Chicagoan, this amazing human being.
She's a Chicagoan. Okay, so that means they have a background that matches.
Always been inspired by her.
He says, I've always been inspired by her. These are words that a man, when a man says this, these are good words. Ladies, if you hear a man say these words about you, this guy is really digging you. He's really taking you seriously.
He's one of the most beautiful people I ever met on the planet.
One of the most beautiful people I ever met on the planet. All right, who's changing their mind? Who's changing their mind? Even a man who has been through abuse, childhood abuse, can always still, seek love, be in love, find a mate.
Incredible heart.
Incredible heart. Anybody changing your mind? Incredible heart.
And she's just dope, man.
It's like,
And she's just dope. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Monique, why are you doing that? He said that about all of them. Come on. Come on, Monique. Give that guy some love.
to a family table and Uncle Al asking you all the questions. That's what happens. Welcome to the family.
Look, I mean, seeing her evolve and like from an actress and singing, like just doing so many things, and now her talk show, it's like she's amazing. She's inspiring. I'm grateful.
He said she's inspiring. I'm telling y'all, this guy's in love. This guy is, when a man is inspired by you, these are things that men don't say. Eclectic said, Common has always been weird though. Yeah, he is. He's always been a little weird. But did you hear the language? Men don't talk like this unless they are serious about you.
To know her.
Is there any truth?
So he's proud to know her. Y'all, that's all good language. I don't know what y'all talking about. Badu was too. He's proud to know her and proud to have her as his woman. All right. So look, I believe that Common is serious. I believe he's taking her serious. This guy, he is in awe of her beauty, her passion. He looks up to her. He's amazed by her accomplishments. And he said she is one of the dopest women he's ever met. I think this might be the one for him. All right. Look, in the notes below, I'm gonna put the link to get my new book. This ain't the right one. Here we go. To get my new book, Secrets of the Mind of a Man. You need this book in your hand. And I'm gonna put the link down below. But I go into all of these things. How do you know if a man is taking you seriously? If a man sees you in his future, good stuff, and you need it. So I need everybody to go ahead and click the like button, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate everybody coming out and being a part of the show tonight. So till next time, peace and love. Later.